This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, Vivica Fox was on her show Cocktails with Queens, and she did share a message from Regina King. She went to go visit her, and Regina King wanted people to hear this.
She said to tell everybody that she's gotten your text. The outpouring of love for her, her family, and her son. She appreciates it. It's just hard. And I just pray that what we do more than anything else for our sons, for our children, COVID and everything has got everybody in a dark spot, in a dark place. If y'all see any signs of someone being in distress, or if somebody reaches out to you that's just maybe not having a good day or so, stop. Take a moment to make sure that they're okay. She is surrounded by so much love, y'all. That was the beautiful thing that when I got there.
Wow.
I agree. Don't even wait for the signs either, man. Everybody just go to therapy. Everybody. Just go.
And she did also conclude with a call to bring more awareness to mental illness also.
Mental illness, mental health, everything. Like, that's why I said don't even wait for the signs. Just everybody just go. The same way people know that the gym is good for them, just go sit down with somebody, man. Go talk to a therapist. Go talk to somebody. Just do it.
All right. Now, Jasmine Sullivan's Hotels is getting a deluxe edition that's going to have new songs and new stories. And so we also kind of got a preview that this was going to be happening last month. Jasmine Sullivan dropped 2 new song snippets on her Instagram account. But it looks like, yes, it's happening. She told Variety, the conversation continues. I started Hotels with the idea of having open conversations as Black women, and you can't put all of that into one project. There's always more to talk about.
That was my favorite album of last year by far, of any genre of music. Dropping the Clues Bomb for Jasmine Sullivan. Still a lot of replay value. Me and the wife was riding to that the other day coming back from my daughter's cheerleading competition.
Now, her label, RCA, would not talk about the exact number of new songs or stories that would appear on the new Hotels, but they did confirm that her ballad from June of 2021, Tragic, featuring Maxine Waters, would be part of the new package. And from what we're hearing, Ari Lennox is going to be more on it as well. So some new songs from her.
How I miss her. Maxine Waters is on Hotels? I missed that record.
I said it's going to be coming out on the new deluxe version.
Oh, I thought you said included, like it already came out.
It's from last year, so...
Yeah, I don't remember Maxine Waters on there.
New package. All right. Now, Peloton is upset. They've been featured on Showtime's Billions. The new season started. Mm-hmm. Now, they already didn't like that they were featured on that, the new Sex and the City. What is it called again? Just Like That and Just Like That. So they didn't like that Mr. Big died following a Peloton ride. Well,
I'll
now,
be upset about that, too.
On Billions, they said they did not give them permission to use the brand on the show. They posted, we get TV shows want to include Peloton to get people talking, but to be clear, we did not agree for our brand or IP to be used on Billions or provide any equipment. As the show itself points out, cardiovascular exercise helps people lead long, happy lives. But apparently on this new season of Billions, somebody suffers a heart attack while riding on a bike.
What's the point of using the Peloton brand? You can just use a generic bike. You don't have to say it's a Peloton.
I don't think they say it. They're just on the Peloton.
But that's what I'm saying. Why not cover it up?
Yeah, they should have just covered it up.
Most of the times on TV, they cover those brands up to avoid stuff like that. Yeah, unless they get clearance. So it's just like, what's the point?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a health scare there. All right, Kanye West and Antonio Brown are launching Donda Sports brand. So according to Antonio Brown, he told Complex, we're just excited about the Donda Sports brand and making this thing a competitive sports brand to the athletes. I don't think there's a lot of fashion lines for athletes wearing fashionable and comfortable clothes. So with a guy like Kanye West, being able to partner with him and work with him to provide more creative, genius ideas for fashion looks for athletes in general, I'm just grateful for the opportunity here soon to share what we've got with the world. And you guys are hearing it first. We got some exciting things to look forward to this year.
Makes sense.
Yes. And Kanye West and his basketball academy are also on the cover of Slam magazine, too.
I think he has the number 2 or 3 kid in the country. So, yeah, it definitely makes sense. And I'm sure his team will have all that sports gear. Yeah, definitely.
Dropping the Clues Bombs for the academy. The academy is dope.
Doing well, too.
Antonio, you're going to have to follow up with Kanye about the clothing thing.
But you think you'll forget about it?
Yeah, you're going to have to keep following up about that. Mm-hmm. Guaranteed.
All right. Now, Lamar Odom has launched his own talent management company. And according to Lamar Odom, he wants it to be like Clutch, which is Rich Paul and LeBron James's talent management company as well. So here's what he had to say about it.
What are your goals starting with this? I know you're really young into this.
Yeah, just to help as many kids as I can, so they don't have to go through the same woes
that I went through. If I can help them and we can make some money, then why not, right?
Right.
Sort of like I'm thinking the vision I got is sort of like LeBron James and Rich Paul with Clutch Sports. That's what I want to kind of create a little something like that with these beautiful women in my life.
Yeah, so he told TMZ Sports that he's teamed up with his manager, Tonita B, to kickstart Savvy Talent Management Group.
I think that's smart. I mean, I don't know how many artists, how many athletes are signed with him, but I think it's dope. He's been through everything. He knows what it is. Like, he's been through good contracts, bad contracts. He's been through the whole college thing and the street basketball, so he knows it. I think artists should do that as well.
Yeah, I think Lamar knows a little something about basketball. I think that's safe to say.
I think artists should do that too. Like, when an artist gets to an age where they don't put out as many records, to start managing some of these younger guys, because they've been through the effed up contracts, the effed up promoters, the tours. They've been through all of that, so they can definitely help people capitalize.
All right, now Cardi B has won a federal libel suit with blogger Tasha K. She has been awarded so far $1.25 million in general damages, $250,000 for medical expenses. Tasha K was found liable on 3 separate claims and has been ordered to pay this money. Now, according to Cardi B, this all started back in 2019. She first sued her when she refused to take down these damaging posts of things that were not true. She was calling Cardi B a prostitute who dabbled in drugs and had contracted STIs. And so Cardi B went on the stand during the trial, testified she was suicidal during this period as a direct result of Tasha's stories that Tasha K admitted that she made up. And
yeah, I mean, I think this is a landmark case, and it should change the way folks move on these platforms moving forward. Like, you can critique, you can have your opinion, but you can't lie. And you can't slander. And all she had to do was take heed to the cease and desist. The cease and desist is a warning shot. The cease and desist is letting you know that what you're saying isn't true. And if you continue, you'll be held liable.
right. Now, this is just what she was sued for. Now, the judge also said any potential punitive damages Tasha K might owe Cardi will be determined in a future hearing. So,
and if you get to cease
more money.
If you get to cease and desist, like, consider yourself, lucky, because some people go straight to the lawsuit.
Correct.
Yeah,
Trust me,
down.
I know.
Like, you want
That's
to
it.
It's usually the start.
so thirsty for views, just take it down.
And you know what happens when you can't pay that money, right? When you can't pay that money, the person can garnish your wages until the debt is paid. So every check that comes to you, some of that check will go to the person who won that lawsuit forever.
But think about who wants to advertise with somebody that is maliciously lying on someone moving forward. I wouldn't want to advertise.
Yeah, but you know
with
what?
a person
Some
like that.
people don't see it like that. They see they get a zillion YouTube views
In the comments, in the retweets.
and then you get paid off of your views, and then YouTube sometimes just put advertisers in there that you don't know on your stuff. So
but that's a good point, because also, at some point the platforms have to be held responsible.
Correct.
YouTube and social media, you can't continue to let people just get on these platforms and say whatever the hell they want. If somebody is found liable for saying something slanderous on your platform, and you as a platform, didn't do anything about it, you got to get hit too. That's the way it works on radio and TV. That's how it should work online.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
yeah, absolutely right. All right, now we got front page news coming up. What we talking about?
Well, let's talk about a new campaign called Adios Cinema. And that is with the CEO of Voto Latino.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.